Shut it that you want it, boom. Cause we cannot stop until boom. Da 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 da, I'ma make it boom, 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 boom. Vamos to know that you want it.
Hi everybody, my name is Jessica Holyfield and I'm a professional dance choreographer and dance educator based out of the southeast of the United States, and we are here taking a look at Stray Kids performing Bye 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 and Chick Chick Boom at the AMA's 2024, the 50th anniversary. So this is really cool. I'm excited to see what this is about. I do know the Bye 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 and Chick Chick Boom are in reference to Deadpool, so I think that's super cool that we get to see them repping right here in this way, keeping a good thing going. I think without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Oh my gosh. So we have 5 of them, of course, for the NSYNC members. Woo! You got Dance Racha as our soloist. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Truck, you want that ride? Oh. It's like a truck that will make you fly. Vamos, I know that you want it.
Boom, boom. Those mics are on. Come on. Oh, that's right. So if you don't know who this is, GRV, let's go. Nice. Fire. Ah! Come on! Alec Albright hanging out over there on stage, right? But you want it, boom. So catastrophic, boom. Ra-ta-ta-ta. Man, those Lettermans are sick. Oh, yeah! What? Just another player in your game for 2. That's the official Bye Bye choreo right there. Yeah! Na na da. Na na loca. Yeah! That is a dope rework, if I'm being completely honest with you. That is sick. They did a fantastic job, because it's not just the Bye 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 choreo, and it's not just in sync, but it's also like, what is it? Just, we all know what Chick Chick Boom sounds like if you've seen Stray. I'm assuming if you're watching me watch this, it is because of Stray Kids. So we've already taken a good sweet time with this one. I've learned Chick Chick Boom, and I've also learned Bye Bye Bye, not because of Deadpool though. I had a student who wanted to learn early 2000s choreography, so we've dived into Britney Spears as well as NSYNC, and so this is one of the choreos she wanted to learn. I learned it to teach her, and so I'm very familiar with both, actually, which is out of all NSYNC tracks, I think that's awesome. I also grew up listening to NSYNC and Backstreet Boys. Yes, there's a difference. You know. But how they reworked it was so great. It was so well done. It was very tasteful. So I'm so excited to talk about this again. Okay. Honestly, side note, I have no idea if this is going to make its way to YouTube. I don't know how AMAs normally navigate on the copyright stuff, but I know Mnet ain't no joke, so we'll see. But right here, the setup on the strings, come on, no strings attached album. Oh, we're dying on this. Now, NSYNC, they did a lot of like this puppeting influence in their concept, so it's so cool that they did that. Of course, having 5 members, because there are 5 members of NSYNC. That little hey I love that sound. I think it was Justin Timberlake, right, who made that sound. Anyway, but I like that they go up, the accent around, bye bye bye. I'm gonna be honest, they do the choreo better. Like NSYNC, they tried their best, but it was during a time period where like dancing was choreography. It was cool, but there was no groove at all. But like Chick Chick Boom is like covered in groove, and that's like the gravy. Like if you see NSYNC, that like their choreo's the biscuit, Chick Chick Boom's the gravy that goes on top of the biscuit, like that southern meal, Anyway. So go out in, really nice, taking the arm, they take it around, nice little hinge on this, and they go high and then back down. And then a little switch and switch, bye bye, little hop hop hop. And then you present the arms out because you have strings attached to you. They drop it down, ain't no lie, bye bye bye, of course, and then they melt out of that. Then we have Lino, 1 out of 3 dance rachas, which I love the fact that we have those 3 as our soloists. I think it's super fun. He pulls like in, do-do-do. So already more groove coming out of Lino than that whole beginning. And that's not on Stray Kids. That's just how the choreography is. If you know, you know. Anyway, you set it out, the little press there, and how the camera pans over. Good job, AMAs, for getting the camera shots decent on this. This is cool. Then you have Hyunjin right here, and they bring it over. Boom! I like the pop coming out of that. He rotates it through. Little heel click, he goes and brings it up. Then from here, he turns through. I really like that. they present it around. That to me, that does feel like a Thomas Flair progression. I know it's probably called something else, but you can progress to a Thomas Flair, which is a breaking power move, by using this particular setup, which is cool. But I love that how they cut it like right in the middle. It shows the intention on the work ethic that the group has, to where all of them are seamless in their choices. Doesn't surprise me. That little ain't no lie, cool. That little bye bye bye. Bye bye. Nice little accent peel down. Cheers galore of the American people. Woot woot. Glittery shirts with mesh. Whoop. So I am curious though, part of me always loves seeing like, if I was there, I think it'd be very fascinating to kind of learn about what did it look like in the strings parts, because remember how these are shot, it's very camera heavy, so getting a full cam would totally be super sick to see the turnaround time of getting the strings off, how distracting was that compared to our features, little things like that. And all this, I mean, if we're being honest, I've already like done a full deep dive analysis on Chick Chick Boom, but we're gonna see how it's calibrated onto this stage mixed with NSYNC stuff. So this is all pretty much the same as what it's been. Really nice sing han, vibing it out, da 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 da. We love it. Da da ba ba da 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 da. Yeah, regular. Yeah, kickball change with a head nod. We love that. Level up. Yeah, we're getting full. Let's go. Really nice on the transitions. They're pretty clean, but it's more muted. Note that, because we're live. It's not like the dance practice, and we know this. Dance practice is focused more on what the choreo idealistically looks like, but then this is a live performance. The focal point is the singability of it, and this choreo is not the easiest to sing and dance to. So I understand that we're more muted in some of our choices, especially in the upper body. Totally get it. Nothing crazy there. Now, of course, we have them hinged over, but it's subtle in our bounces. That's kind of how it's been. It's normally more isolated too, but I don't mind it. I got that. A little pop, pop, pop. I like the clarity of that. That's really nice. Easy to read. Good camera angle for that too. Nice subtle tilt over to the side, overhead of the arms. Dun, da, 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 down. Right. Look at that little hand wave. Come on now. That little boom. And the LED on the back, creating that nice little environmental light was cool. Want you fly. Boom, da, dum, dum. Oh my god, that diction is really fun. It's such a tease, goodness. Very, very isolated for this. It feels super, super stiff. A little bit of an accent point on a lot of these choices, but so different than how you see Hyunjin normally do it. Makes sense. Why? He is singing. That is okay. Ta-ta-ta-ta. Still very nice and very well done on the presentation too. Boom. Chick, chick. Chick, chick. Whoa. Chick, chick. Boom. Boom. Know that you want it. Boom. So catastrophic. Boom. Ra-ta-ta-ta. Boom. 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 So we hit it over, and then we have our 4 guys hinge back. Now the crew that is here is GRV. I learned this because a couple of my acquaintances and colleagues in the field are on Team GRV. They were posting about this, specifically Alec. Alec and I go way back, probably like in early 2020s. He was honestly one of the first people that I met when I was in the Steezy circuit. So I don't really talk about that circuit as much anymore. But he and I go back to like that era of my life, which is cool. So it's really nice. If I'm being honest, he was the same guy that was in like GRV, commissioned out for a lot of K-pop groups nowadays, especially you saw them at Coachella with ATEEZ, you see them here. There's a couple stuff with JYP, not with JYP the artist, but I think it was with one of the soloists. Was it the ABCD one? I didn't watch that one. I think it's a member from Twice. I don't know, I could be wrong, but it shouldn't be your first rodeo or exposure to the crew, especially if you follow crew choreo teams. From the West Coast, GRV is normally a contender, and then people who are affiliated would be like Nick Joseph, and I've met Nick as well. He did a Butter remix of BTS, so he's done a heavy stint on that side. Now, I don't know if Nick's in this, and that's fine. I think it's cool. I like the hinge back. I love that hitting over to the outside, which is nice. Then you go punch up, so cool. I love this whole vibe that we got going on with the glasses too. It's such a vibe. Cool. They go down and the strong. Then you have Felix coming in there, and then from here, let's go upper body strength to hop over, and then we do a little body roll on this. That barashi, which is cool. This is all different choreo. I'm assuming it's probably one of the guys on GRV that kind of set this. Then we do a little oh my gosh, with the glide. Oh, I remember there was another. GRV was on Suga's American leg of his solo tour before he enlisted in the military. GRV did that too. Cool. So they drop down and they extend out, and then we go punch and punch, which is nice. So instead of doing little shootouts, they're just on their bottoms and they do a nice little crunch push out, which is cool. They do a little bridge recover, which we're here for. They go down, we spin it up, and then from there we go into a little handstand. We press up to a handstand freeze. Very well done on all the guys. So they go hit, and then they switch it over to the other side, and then they go, and I like the contrast and the levels on that, and creating a nice rotation on this, and then they go through fire. So that was cool. It was paying tribute to the original choreo, which is nice. They'll hit over. Now notice the backbeat's a little different. It has that boom boom ch in it. It's the in sync bye integration right here in this point. So when you have the dancers integrated, we're already hybriding choreo, but we're also hybriding the track. That is very well done on the composition on multiple fronts. The hit slide on this is too. The push is down. I like this choice, and we hit nice and low. Da 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 da. Really nice, very stable. Stray Kids is very stable in this performance. We love it. Truck, I'ma make you fly. And it goes bomb, and you have that fly. Cool. That boom, little this is it moment there is fun. But now they're doing, it's a hybrid of bye and chick boom. Chick boom choreo, but more on the bye sound. So yeah, this guy right here, this is Alec. I'll give him a shout out because he's been nothing but kind to me. I like him as a person. So yeah, that's Alec. You've seen him a couple times. I've mentioned him a couple times. He's cool. We're here for it. Love it. Said boom, ra-ta-ta-ta. make it boom, boom, chick, chick, boom, boom. You want it, boom. Also so catastrophic, boom. Yeah, so GRV did a great job learning the choreo, keeping the intensity on it. They're taking responsibility on creating fullness on the stage, not just in quantity, but also in essence and captivation. Great work. Ta-ta, I'ma make it, boom, boom, chick, chick, boom. So all of that's really fun. Oh. And so you have two of them go and frame, and it goes out that door, and so they take it, they accent to the outside, so they bleed it nice and low, and they go bye-bye, and they chunk it, come on. And then right here, this is a bow and arrow from one side to the other, so it goes bow and arrow, da-da-da, syncopation with the elbow, come on now, and they take it over, boom, boom. So I like how they take the shoulders, making it its own little moment with the elbows connected to drop that level a little bit more, drop down. And then we have some subtlety. I like with Stray Kids, they said, come on. Then you have GRV, kind of subtly hinge over, they roll down, nice little backwards roll, guys, good job. And then they do a freaking pop. They pop up. They don't even dolphin it down. It's impressive where they go pop up and they pop down nice and straight. Come on. And they come back up. Let's go. And then right here, this is the bye 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 choreo. 2, roll for you. Just another player in your game for 2. Yeah, so all this is just step touches. 3, 4. Then you do the arm and then you bleed it over. Boom, boom, boom. And then you go to the other side. Ain't no lie, bye, bye, bye. So I like the subtlety, the laid back conversational element that they converted it to, because it's so full out in the wrong ways whenever you watch NSYNC do it. I'm just calling it what it is. It's not the same era of dance as it is in today's time. So how it sits on them looks way more natural because of how they normally sit in posture. Just choreography, like older choreography, like what we're mentioning, just rests well on them, which is good. And hit it over. I love this. So we're having nice and planted, and I think what do we have this year, right? Yeah, and then we go and we, come on now, that little boom, and then we boom. So I like this. I like having one of our features up at the top. And then you have 2 little jacks popping up. Come on. I love the fullness on this. I think one of my guys literally decked it to the floor on accident. Let's see what happened. Yeah, I think one of them fell. Hold on. Yeah, he did. Whatever. It cuts to Stray Kids. But then some of them end up falling too. I don't know if that was intentional. Maybe it was. Pop off, guys. Yeah. And so, yeah, everyone's basically just having a little cypher moment on the stage, which is cool. No, shot. So I think it was smart to not do the first half of the outro, give it some breath, create a nice moment walking front, and then doing the second half of it. It's really cool. But once again, more muted, more isolated, just to factor in this torso, which I don't mind. Yeah, especially if you watch Hyunjin, it's very, very isolated, which doesn't bother me in this lens because we got to appreciate what it looked like in the dance practice. Yeah, all the same. And then you have your dancers in the back also hit it. Vida loca, boom, boom, chick, chick, boom, boom. Oh, we're not done yet. I forgot. They kept going, which is cool. So normally it's the end. Chick, chick, boom. And they hit it over. Boom, boom. I like the punches with the crossback. I'm wondering, whenever they would practice this, how often they would forget that they still keep going. I know I would forget because I literally forgot after I watched it the first time. I didn't even realize this time that they kept going, which is cool. They little punch, and then they pivot around. And then they hit it, boom, fun, little finish. I also know too, I heard, oh yeah, shout out to them for dropping it to the floor. Drop it like it's hot, my guys. But also you have the Stray Kids, MV vibes in the back. It's sweet, it's sick, I love it. And I did hear that, I don't know where it was trending, but a lot of stays were talking about how the views for the AMAs dropped significantly after this performance. I get it. I totally get why. As an American, I've heard so much in my neck of the woods, the politics of these award shows and how they're really not as worth it as they used to be, but we're not dogging the fact that they're there. That's amazing. I love the fact that they're there, and it makes sense why they are here because of their contribution to American entertainment, which is Deadpool as a huge movie, huge franchise in America, and that as well as with Bye Bye Bye, the significance of that in reference to Deadpool, NSYNC's contribution to the music industry of their time. I see it as a really dope fit, so don't let anybody tell you otherwise. I think they're a really great great choice. And if it was another group, it wouldn't really bother me either. For me, I love celebrating groups, and I love being able to just, you know, was it good, was it not? And I would say this gets a double thumbs up as an American, and this is a show in my country. I love it. I think it's great, and it feels nostalgic, and I think how they mesh the composition together is so well done. They should be very, very proud of this. Thank you guys so much for watching. So like I've mentioned, I've already done a huge analysis on their 8 album. From the album preview, I've done choreo with Jess to Jam. I've reacted to Jam, analyzed Chick Chick Boom, done my take on Chick Chick Boom, and marathon the entire discography of this group. So when I say I am familiar with them, it is a complete understatement. So I am thrilled that we had the privilege of getting to look at this and celebrate this alongside Stays. And if you want to see more of Stray Kids, I will probably have it. I always, you know, randomly encounter some new Stray Kids material down the pipeline, especially when they have comebacks. I tend to look at a lot of material in reference to them, so I'm always looking forward to seeing what Stray Kids comes out with, and also being alongside you guys for the ride. You guys know me, I know you. I'm Jess, and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye.